discussing women supporting women. Do women actually support each other? I'll read something I saw somewhere, I read on Forbes by Dr. Sean Andrews, and she was like, women rarely, she get the questions of women rarely support each other, those in business, on the personal note, and that's because we talked about some syndromes that I don't think I need to explain here, Queen Bee syndrome, because there's this, according to her, she said, women, because they feel like, especially the ones in business, the ones that are doing in the corporate world, they feel like they go through certain challenges, so they don't relate with the junior ones. They want them to go through the same way, so they see no reason why they should support the younger ones. And it also goes same to normal, everyday lives. We see on social media, like social media as an example, because most of the things that happened to us happened there. A lot of people, although it's not like the real world, according to some people, and of course it's true, when ladies receive backlash, the people it comes from the most are women. Please, let me ask a question. Why is it so? If a lady is fine, let me give a typical example, and she passes, and there are 3 other ladies seated. One amongst, half amongst the 3 would compliment, okay, she's fine, but her leg is bad. She has a she has a big head. Why is it so? Do you think women support each other? And if they do, fine. You can tell us what you think. If they don't, tell us why you think it's like that. Don't say.
Okay, women supporting each other. You might really love in the aspect of trying to pass compliments, but because that one is the truth is, if you do not get enough love from people, probably you also don't give it out. So maybe that one just has to do with lifestyle. If I just choose to, this person looks nice, I'll just walk up to her, hey madam, you look nice. But sometimes when you do that too, the person you're telling she's looking nice might also be on, thank you, okay. And you just feel bad, like, who even sent me one? Do you understand? So, but the truth is, when we pass compliments like that to women, it I don't know the English to say. It improves or it helps them like to just feel, so I feel good today. But instead of people to pass compliments, you could hear
genuine
people. Yeah, genuine. You could hear people talking. You're just hearing side talk, like. You know that these people are talking about you. People are just talking, she's looking nice. They're just trying to say something, but they cannot come and tell you. It could be a lot of things that is causing it. The person probably doesn't have enough confidence to come and to walk up to you and tell you that you look nice. But the person just feels, if I tell her now, ahead, that one probably is a very negative vibe. Okay, so that's by the way. But when it comes to other things like women supporting women, I think to an extent women do. For example, we are actually supporting you today.
Very true.
Yeah, so for example, my friend is doing a business and I'm telling her, please, I need you to help me do this, do that. So for her to be able to accept that she wants to do it, it means she's also supporting me.
True.
For me, that's the most important thing. Whether you pass a compliment to me or not, I cannot come and get the compliment out of you. If you do that, fine. If you don't do that, a woman that is looking good already, she knows she's looking good. When she comes out, you don't need someone to come and tell you, hey, you look good. You will see it. You will see how people pass stairs and all that at you. So
okay, so do you think women support each other like the way men do?
I want to come from the perspective of women being worth supporting. Because oftentimes, like when we're talking about entitlement, what entitles you to be supported? Because sometimes people have had negative experiences in the past from women. You trust a woman, and like they are saying that you support a woman, and then you now see that the person doesn't appreciate that support, or the person acts in such a way that makes you regret that decision. So oftentimes we see people move around with that mindset that, see, I'm my own person. they're not worth it. There's no point. So it's very easy to castigate and say women don't support or women support. But I want to talk to us from the angle of, are you doing something that is worth supporting? If someone were to support you, would the person regret that decision? Are you building yourself to a level where, yes, you can say that I need support? So it's one thing to feel entitled to it, another thing to earn it, deserve it. So I feel that from my own experience, I feel that women support each other to an extent. But I also have come to see that there are some women that intentionally and consciously bring other women down. Sometimes it's default. When you, like Tosin said, when you don't feel good about yourself, you try as much as possible to make everybody feel as bad as you feel. So that's one aspect. Then people also carry bitterness of past experiences. Sometimes I'm angry from the house. My husband has offended me, and I will give it to you. You understand? So it might not be like a lifestyle. It might just be a temperament that just happens, and then you now go and sometimes something that we do have ripple effect. You don't know. You might have a bad day. I've been learning this. No matter how I feel bad. As much as possible when I come out, I try to, because me, I don't know what you are going through.
That's right.
And you understand, and then I come and add my own problem to your problem, and you now add it on, and it keeps moving. Yes. So let's try that. You're going through something. Everybody's going through something. Let's understand that thing and try and put a smile on somebody's face. As much as you want someone to put a smile on your face, let's also do something in that regard.
Oh, sorry, a woman that probably, let's also look at it from this perspective where a woman is always abused, probably from the home, her husband, you understand, nobody sees anything good in her, you understand, she tries her best to do everything, but nobody sees anything good in her, so you don't expect her to also, like, she might not want to be passing the compliments out, like, I need to support this person. After all, where I'm coming from, I don't know anything called support. So when you don't know it too, it's not like it's intentional now.
No, you don't know love, you don't know it.
So you don't know it, you cannot even give it. Exactly.
If you can't give what you don't have.
You don't have, exactly.
Just what are your thoughts?
For me, I think women support each other. So it's a two-way thing. Most times, it's pride that actually makes some women, they won't want to support their fellow women because they feel that by the time I support her now, she will now be better than me, or envy,
accord me the respect.
And then sometimes the other person that wants to support you will say, without me, this lady won't have gotten to this point. The envy will start striving, coming in, and then all of that. So women, if you like she said, if you want to be supported, put yourself in that way so that somebody will see you and know that you need a support, and then they will support you. I want to strongly believe that there is that joy and oneness, or there is that joy that comes to every woman that is being supported. You know, we should all put our hands together to support each other as a woman in the aspect of business, in every aspect of life. We should try to support one another, because we should stop talking down on our fellow woman. Especially those who mention the aspect of compliment. Somebody compliments you, no, thank you, instead of it to that's give for the person to walk up to you to give you that compliment alone, that genuine compliment. No, thank you. Then you see some women, really, you know, they start that negative vibe, which everybody wants to look like a king. Yes. Accord everybody that respect. So I feel women should support each other, because when we are together, we are stronger.
Exactly.
Yes. So, and even in the aspect of, take for instance, now you will come out to say we want to come up for any position in politics. We should all come out to support.
The woman that came out, no, I'm not sure. I'm not sure any woman was there for her.
That's the point where you that is why we are still saying
Women
support, but
yeah.
to an extent, because sometimes when you don't look and be like, so this woman now should now be
president.
should now be this. So you know, do you understand?
True.
So that thing always like it's a problem that women have, and women need to support. Like we need to try, and also if you're a woman that don't support people, definitely
people will not
support. It just happens like that. It's just like how I put it. Let me use social media. On Facebook, like you always tell people happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, but you don't tell anybody happy birthday. Then your own is happening. You now put your picture there. You find out that you won't get, and you might feel bad about it. But people might not just do like some people intentionally say she didn't wish me happy birthday.
So
Yes, even if you say it's childish. Even if you say it's childish, then it happens. And it's painful.
Yeah. Unconsciously.
I tell myself that I will take pain to wish people. It's not easy to wish people happy birthday. Like I feel happy birthday, all those long prayers. It's very difficult. Except those that you're close to.
Do they even come back to say thank you?
Do you understand? And so these things, just supporting, you know, when you do it, you get it.
Because like I said, there's been a trend. A lot of people complaining about, maybe for instance, a lady posts her relationship online. You will see that it's another woman that is going to do FBI work, or maybe tearing down the man and all that. So they're like, and a lot of people have come out to compare and say, why is it that amongst the people even trolling me, you find out that most of these IDs, most of these people are women. Well, yes, you just sit down and maybe you derive joy, like you said, maybe because they don't receive love. I just believe that because they don't receive love. But some people actually receive love.
Yes.
Then why is it that they still portray this kind of, is it like it's an inbuilt thing? You see women, you see her hair. Her hair is not well laid with your fake with your fake hair. Go to comment section with your fake hair. See her fake eye. You know, fix your lashes well. It's moving to the right. A lot of trolls, and it's coming from women. So, like you said, they don't receive love. How about the ones that actually receive love, but still perceive or still act like that? Let's leave social media and come to the real life. You're in your office. People that will give you more trouble are women. Is it like it's a gender thing, or is something to just leave it? Because our children and our younger ones are coming and they will meet this same thing. Because I don't actually know when it started. Because I don't think my mom experienced such a thing. I'm not sure. I've not sat down to talk with her, but I'm sure because we have conversations, should have mentioned it, but she hasn't mentioned anything like that. But it's something that actually happened and the trend is going on. So I think we need to do something about it so it would not continue.
Okay, let me come in from this aspect. Like, I work in an office, so now we have different women. Another thing too that also puts you at a position where another woman will begin to feel somehow about you. It could be the way you always appear, or sometimes it's no fault of yours. It could also be you're doing well in the office. It's no fault of yours, right? But also you as a person, maybe you can reduce this. I'm talking about hatred now coming from the office. You can reduce it by trying to keep to yourself.
Yes.
Not putting yourself
so
like,
much content.
Yes, not giving yourself, okay, oh, they are telling me, oh, I'm good, I'm this. Then you try to put it to everybody's face. Do you understand? You can reduce the effect of whatever is going to happen to you. If I want to, like, I was watching a movie, one woman said, wherever women are gathered, there is a silent war. Do you understand? There is a silent war.
It happens.
I don't know. So I was trying to, like, what does she mean by there is a silent war?
I'm telling you.
I tried to, like, ponder. I said, what does this mean? Then she explained that the truth is, women are competitive in nature.
Yes, we are.
Do you understand? So this person is saying, how dare she look like this? How will she be the one to talk better than me? How will she be?
And those things are always very petty.
Yes, they are very petty.
Yes.
Do you
But
understand?
they have weight. And it's weighing people down.
Yes, I want to share a very personal experience. with me. We're all Christian women, right? So in the church, I think I shared that with a sister. So in my church, I'm in the choir. We have to stand on the altar and sing and all that. Then just one day, I was driving with my husband. I wanted to go and do my name. Name is reading now. So I wanted to go and do my name for something. That was last year. And someone called me and was telling me, this person said something about you. They said the only thing you know how to do is to dress up and come to church and look nice. Meanwhile, you don't have children. Whoa. Do you understand? Whoa. So I was listening to this.
A lady said it.
A lady.
Ladies sat down to
and they were discussing it.
Yeah, and they're discussing. Yeah. So this still has to do with the supporting women. And,
wow.
But I noticed that in church, I am someone that I'm a very friendly person, but I'm always on my own. You know that I don't do hey like everybody. I'm always on my own. So when I was just listening on the phone like this is how I was. I can remember I was a role model, and I was listening. I was like, so the only thing she knows how to wear clothes, wear hair. She should live there. She should use the money for the hair and go and get babies as in just. So, very hurtful comment. And I was like, this thing is coming from women in the same church.
People that laugh with you.
Wow. In the same, like in
your circle.
Thank you.
Wow.
I started crying from that point to, it was my husband that was driving. So we got to his office. I cried. Do you understand? I just wanted to let out everything. But the truth is, these people, I don't know why they said this thing. I don't know if they're trying to have a conversation. So they decided, no, there's no gist right now. So let's just discuss this person. Do you understand? And because probably I put a lot of very some kind stuff on my status and all that. Because I sell hair and all that. So maybe they're just trying to pass a comment to just feel good about themselves. If talking bad about me will make them feel good about themselves, that's fine by them. But for me, yes, it was hurtful, but I was able to come out of it. So if women can also try, like even if you want to say something about someone, let us know you're saying it from the place of love and not from the place of hatred or envy and like you can just decide to talk to your sister like, oh Tosin, I'm so worried for her. Do you understand? Is there somebody you know that can help? That's it. Yeah. I think that is coming from a place of love. Yes.
And because me, I'm just as I'm talking now, I'm just thinking, where is this whole thing? Where did it originate from? You understand? So I'm just looking at, is it that we are wired that way, or is it by default, or is it something that we is a character that I don't know.
Okay, so when we say women shouldn't talk down on other women, Christian women, the Bible says that the heart of man generally is desperately wicked. Who can know it? So, as she said, by nature, we are programmed to be evil and wicked. The Bible says we should renew our minds by the word of God. So, if we say that we are Christians, there should be a mark that differentiates us from what's happening in the world. So, as Christian women, it's sad that this thing happens in the church.
Yeah, very sad.
It's very sad. So I think that we should consciously, on a daily basis, try to kill that natural tendency we have to do evil and think evil. No, but I don't know. Sometimes when I see someone, like when I see Tosin dress on Sundays, it's not jealousy. Yeah. But I just feel like, oh wow. I'm not.
Yes, you're possibility problem.
Oh my god. I'm not jealous. It's just like I wish. Don't worry. I wish I can be like Tosin. I think that's a better attitude than to now Gaza. What is she the only person?
She's not
I rather say yes, exactly. So let's make a conscious.
Women should
That
learn.
my cheerleader is in my fire. Now what's going to happen? The fire will burn now.
Exactly. You should not be around this.
No.
You will have high BP.
Women should not make me feel shy here.
Oh my God.
Women should learn how to give genuine compliments.
Yes.
If you like something, walk up to it.
Yeah.
If you cannot even walk, just admire instead of replace that spirit of hatred with
Admiration.
love. With that, you can just admire, love somebody from afar.
True.
I like this girl. I like that hair. It's fine. I love it, and then leave it at that. Than hate, you know, hatred can eat up.
And it creeps in quiet.
Yes.
That's the thing. It creeps in quiet.
They would want to be like, oh, is she the only one there? Is she the only one? Instead of you to just pray to be like the person.
Exactly.
And whatever you don't admire, or you won't get it. You won't get it.
True.
If Tosin is you like bone straight hair, and then you're always talking down on bone straight hair,
You will not get bone straight. So, final words for women supporting women, Gracie.
Final word. I just wish, or I pray that every woman I want to adjourn every woman to support her fellow woman. If you see forget about pride, forget about hatred. If you see something you love and you think you're interested in, please support your fellow lady and let the spirit of love reign instead of hatred. So that's all.
Badu?
Okay, my final words: Christian women, dare to make a difference. Let's change the narrative. Let every woman in her own space do something different. Support someone and let that have a ripple effect.
Okay, just like the Bible says, when you give, you receive. So when you give support to women, you definitely receive support. So every woman should strive to always give support, because when I mean every woman gives and every woman receives. So
For me, learn to give a genuine compliment. Let's be genuine from a place of love. If there's something about a woman you don't like, meet her from the angle of love and tell her about it. You don't need to go chit-chatting with other people and bringing down somebody. It doesn't really make any sense. So support each other, support both your children, support men, support women, but most especially women should support themselves. It's very key. It's not how we were built, so nobody should lie to you. If you're idle and all you do is sitting down to talk about other people, try as much as possible to get busy, because an idle man is a devil's workshop. Catch you next week and bye for now.
Bye.